Since it started in 1956, the Eurovision Song Contest has had its fair share of juicy moments, scandals, and political controversy.
Finlande, 1 point.
Here's a look back at 9 mega Eurovision moments that made headlines and got us talking.
Well, there's a shock.
From diplomatic crises to some kissing that went on a little bit too long for some.
Birte Wilke und Gustav Winkler.
Let's start with that kiss then. And it was all down to Denmark, the first Scandinavian country to enter the contest. Gustav Winkler and Birte Wilke sang Skibbe ska sejle i nat, a song about a sailor saying goodbye to his girlfriend at a pier. The shocker, though, came at the end. Birte and Gustav locked lips in a full-on snog that lasted for 11 seconds. Nowadays, this probably wouldn't even raise an eyebrow. But it was the 50s, and that kiss shocked audiences in some Eurovision countries. Calls for boycotting or even banning Israel from the contest are nothing new. In 1978, the band Alpha Beta represented Israel with Abani B. A song that pulled off the rare trick of combining disco dance moves with baby language and turned it into a triumph. Alpha Beta's decisive win was an upset for many Middle Eastern and North African countries. Some of them were broadcasting the competition but not taking part. Several of them reportedly ended their transmissions early when it became clear Alpha Beta were going to win. Jordanian television cut to pictures of flowers during Israel's performance and even went as far as announcing the second-place Belgium as the winner.
That's it, as the crowd rise with a very popular win here in the Palais.
Next up, it's another 20 years on and another big moment connected to an Israeli entry.
Viva Victoria, Aphrodita.
1998 saw transgender artist Dana International take to the stage. Her glamorous song Diva was about strong women, like goddesses and queens.
Viva la diva, viva Victoria, Cleopatra.
Orthodox Jews in Israel were horrified and threatened protests. Dana International even received death threats.
Very good night from Birmingham. Our congratulations to Dana International, the winning song and Diva.
That meant at the final in Birmingham, her security was beefed up, but she ended up giving the winning performance in an outfit designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Her win went down in Eurovision history as one of those many moments in which audiences celebrated diversity.
Viva Victoria, Diva.
Hi, I'm Jordan, aka Katie Price, or the other way round.
Do you remember when Katie Price, aka Jordan, or the other way round, almost represented the UK at Eurovision? No? Let's jog your memory for a moment. In 2005, she sang a pop tune called Not Just Anybody in a pink bedazzled latex catsuit on BBC's Eurovision Making Your Mind Up programme. She was beaten by Javine, but came in second place. TV's Jonathan Ross was one of the judges and one of her biggest fans.
I tell you what we like about Katie. She's common as muck, but we love her for it. It's true. I think that is the best song of the evening. And you've got...
Katie Price was pregnant at the time, with the actual song contest in Kyiv just 2 months away. Since then, she said she regrets her Eurovision adventure. What Europe missed out on, we'll never know.
Well, that's song number 5.
Hard rock, hallelujah. Hard rock, hallelujah.
From singing starlets to heavy metal. Death metal band Lordi, with their hellish costumes and chainsaws, weren't exactly what you'd expect from a Eurovision band.
Those are the lambs with no guiding light.
Some commentators thought they were a stunt, trying to steal votes for shock value, and some Finns were so concerned for their country's reputation that they asked the president to ban the band from taking part. There were even allegations the group had links to Satanism, which turned out to be nonsense. In the end, it became clear Lordi had a tongue-in-cheek approach to their appearance and knack for shocking entertainment a la Rammstein and Kiss. They became the first Finnish and first heavy metal act to win the competition.
I think one of them's been set alight.
Stefan and 3G!
On to number 6, and it's 2009. Georgia had a bit of a showdown with the European Broadcasting Union. That's the organization who runs the show. That year, the Eurovision was being held in Russia's capital, Moscow. 1 year before, Georgia and Russia had been at war, and Georgia was initially hesitant to participate. Eventually, they decided to enter, but their song choice, We Don't Wanna Put In, was seen as a dig at Vladimir Putin and was considered too political by the EBU. Georgian officials were given the option to change the lyrics or pick a different song, but they didn't want to play along and withdrew from the competition instead.
We don't want to put in. This person you wouldn't know.
Number 7, and it's Conchita Wurst, the bearded drag queen from Austria who caused quite a sensation back in 2014.
Rise like a phoenix out of the ashes, seeking rest.
Conchita is the creation of Tom Neuwirth, who was famous for taking part in a TV singing competition in Austria.
Reborn, you know I will rise like a phoenix, but you're my flame.
Her performance of Rise Like a Phoenix was a hit and propelled her to international fame.
Feel free.
However, not everyone was on board with her win. Some groups in Russia and Eastern Europe campaigned against her entry, but their efforts were in vain. Conchita won the whole thing, securing Austria's first win in 49 years.
Fading line of fly, rise like a phoenix out of the
Since her win, Conchita has become a huge act at pride festivals all over the world, showing off her ever-evolving look in places like London, New York, and Madrid.
Maybe I'm just a sentimental old fool, but that ovation for that performance, in that moment, Eurovision's done something that matters just a little bit.
Certainement, Marlène, bonsoir, ici Luxembourg. Finlande, 1 point.
Finlande, 1 point.
It's all about the voting for our number 8. Controversies around this are as old as Eurovision itself. Complaints about neighbors like Greece and Cyprus and the Balkans skewing the results because of their close ties have been an ongoing issue.
From Cyprus goes to Greece.
No. Well, there's a shock.
A big overhaul came in 2016, with Eurovision taking lessons from the uber-popular music contest in host country Sweden, Melodifestivalen.
Ukraine!
It's a 5-week-long national event that ends in picking the Swedish Eurovision representative. So, in 2016, the audience vote from all countries got added up and followed after the jury vote.
The popular vote would change all of that.
This means the winner isn't revealed until the very end of the long ritual that is Eurovision voting.
That could do it.
Which means loads more suspense for viewers and fans.
Ukraine!
That is fascinating. The disparity between the jury vote and the popular vote has been so revealing.
That brings us to our last big moment and up to the present. Well, almost. In 2022, Russia was banned because of the invasion of Ukraine, with the EBU saying the country's participation could bring the competition into disrepute. Folk rap band Kalish Orchestra represented Ukraine singing the song Stefania, which had become a rallying cry for Ukraine in the face of the Russian invasion. The band received a special permit to leave the country to perform in Turin and won with a whopping 631 points. Normally, the winning country hosts the following year's competition, but with the ongoing war in Ukraine, this is impossible. We're sure there are many more iconic Eurovision moments still to come.